Hello and welcome. This is a general and timeless reading for my Aries soul sisters out there. If you are new to me and new to the channel, I'm 𝐀𝐫𝐢𝐞𝐬. I'm a light worker and healer, and I support the divine feminine in stepping fully into her spiritual mission and building a badass business. So this reading will have a lot of info, inspiration, insight for your spiritual mission and for your, in general, your healing journey, your spiritual path. If you like it, then let me know in the comments. I am looking forward to doing more of these videos, especially because the other two that I've done were really, really well received. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. Let's see what you are going through right now, Aries. Okay, so I'm going to pull just kind of a general energy of what frequency, what you are embodying currently. Okay, so Aries, I'm really proud of you because the card that came through is the goddess Rhea, who is all about flow. So you are finding your rhythm. You are really finding your pace, if you will, and you're figuring out how to make that work for you. This is a card number 43, which breaks down to a 7, so that might resonate for you. But Spirit is really celebrating the fact that you have found your journey, your path, your way forward, and you are and I actually am feeling very focused, very centered on moving forward, which is pretty typical of the Aries energy. You like to move, you like to go, you like to get to the destination. And I know if you are an Aries and we've ever talked about you being an Aries, you know that I'm about to tell you that what Aries tends to do is stop just short of the finish line. So what I'm going to really invite you to do is stay the course. Notice when you're getting ready to give up, or even, I know, so I'm not an Aries in my big three, but my Venus and my Mars both sit conjunct in Aries. So I have some pretty powerful Aries going on. So rather than give up or throw in the towel, or what I tend to do is start doing something different, right? When what I'm doing is working, all of a sudden I pivot and I change my strategy, or I change the way I'm doing things and I screw it all up. If you fall into that energy, keep going. Watch for your pattern, because what Spirit is saying is that you have some things that start to happen just before you're about to give up. And once you tune into those, you're going to be able to kind of nip that behavior of sabotaging yourself, giving up, changing what it is that's working. You're going to be able to kind of call yourself out and keep yourself in check on that. But I'm really happy for you, Aries, to have found your rhythm and your flow. What a beautiful opening to your reading. Let's see. I want to kind of get an idea of what project you are working on right now. So let's see. Can we get some insight for me? Okay, wow. These are some pretty friggin' intense energies. So first up, we have the Lovers, card number 6. This could be your soul card here, but you are really working towards this balance, towards this inner union. 2022 is your year. 2022 is the year of 6, the year of the Lovers, okay? So you are working towards that inner sense of balance, to really bringing things together. You're focusing on integrating the head and the heart, the masculine, the feminine, the yin, the yang, the light, the shadow. I feel you like kind of have it all going on right now. Okay, and if you're not really connecting to that energy, really drop in. And I would actually encourage you, if you are here and you're not feeling this rhythm or you're not feeling this integration yet, stay with this reading, find the nuggets, find the insight that's going to kind of give you an idea of how to get there, because I do feel that pushing in as well. All right, but you found your flow and you are doing that integration. Okay, here's the thing. Then we have the Tower, and I don't want to be spooked by this energy, because quite honestly, the Tower is about clarity. It's about awakening, and every step you're taking, every action you're taking, every kind of opportunity that you are utilizing to go within and get clear, it is serving your path. You are really kind of on this trajectory of getting to where you most desire to be. And then again, I'm hearing it's like, but don't just know that the timeline might be a little bit more extended than you yourself with your feisty, fiery energy would like it to be. Now, towards the end of this journey, this is kind of what happens for you. So we have this 10 of Wands energy. This is the burden. This is the heavy lifting. This is pushing really, really hard. And what you do, and you'll know if you do this, what you tend to do, Aries, is once you sense the finish line, you push harder. That's how you sabotage yourself. You push harder to the point of burnout as opposed to keeping the pace, right? So think about it like at the end of a marathon, if you're in the front, you want to keep and maintain that pace. I don't know, having never run a marathon, I don't really know if you want to take my advice on running, okay? But as you get to the finish line of this craft or this project or this whatever this desire is, rather than pushing harder and taking on more, stay with the rhythm, stay with the flow that you found, because it is serving you, okay? This is really, really important. You kind of, yeah, and that's why, so when it doesn't happen on your timeline, you show up one morning and you're like, shit, I've got nothing left to give. And Spirit's like, well, yes, because you've spent the past month or two or a couple of weeks pushing harder than we were asking you to. What you were doing was working. So keep on doing what is working, Spirit is saying. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more oracle cards. That came out weird. Oracle cards sounded like I was from, oh, wow. Okay. I don't know where it sounded like. I don't know where I was going with that comment. I got too excited by the cards to remember. All right, so here are some of the obstacles. Here are some of the, not obstacles, because these are, like, I see you moving them into place. Like moving your own obstacles onto your path. I don't know why you're doing that. Just stop it, Aries. There's no need. So the first one is fear. All right, you kind of know you are in alignment. You know you are getting close to that finish line. I'm almost hearing it's like imminent. All right, but then all of a sudden it's like fear of success. What if this works? And I just wrote about this actually. But what if this actually happens? What if this works? What if I am successful? So what's on the other side that you're kind of afraid of? If this fully manifests, if you successfully finish this project, if you launch this business out into the world and it's successful, what does success mean to you at this time? Or what is that going to look like for you? And what's the fear of that happening is what you want to explore a little bit. And it's funny because I'm really being drawn to the fact that she's got these cords and birds attached to her. What I actually am picking up is once you identify, oh my God, if I'm successful, I'm afraid that, you know, my friends aren't going to support me or whatever it is. You can address those fears and you can start to kind of dance with them. You can start to give them less space energetically. And a lot of these are sitting in this, in the unconscious or in the subconscious level. You're not conscious of them at this time, but you're going to become conscious of them by doing this work. Okay. So really focus on what is it? My gosh, if I am successful, what am I afraid? Like what could happen? But definitely dive into those fears because they're going to block you towards the end of this journey, towards the end of this path. And you've just come too damn far, Aries. Keep going. There's no need to be afraid. You were born for success. You were born to cross the finish line. And you might be feeling like, I haven't crossed many finish lines in this lifetime. You are breaking that pattern in the here and now. Okay. Now, I'm really not surprised to see this card. This is the masculine card, because Aries does tend to have a little bit of a masculine energy to it. And that's because it's a fire sign, and the fire is the external masculine force within the four elements. What tends to happen too is I'm hearing like you try to push to the finish line and you burn out. And then once you cross the finish line, rather than allowing the abundance to come to you, you keep pushing, you keep forcing, you stay in that masculine of needing to take action, when really once the work is done, allow it to be done and let people come to you. Let the reward, the abundance, the miracles, the blessings that have your name on it, let them come right to your doorstep, because they will if you let them. All right. And then what's the way through? Oh, okay. So here, I just heard like not the way through. We'll get there. But what is that next fear? Peace. Whew. just felt a sheet of fire come off my body here. So why is it? And this could be one of those fears. Why are you so resistant to letting things be at peace? Why do you, what I'm hearing for some of you, this might resonate, take it only if it resonates, but some of you kind of seek out conflict and seek out drama. Like if things are going too well, you kind of do something to rattle the cage. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to put on your big girl panties and to ask yourself, why do you do that? What is the need for the drama? Because peace is a trigger for you. When things are smooth, when things are when the boat isn't being rocked, when it's just kind of going forward, being taken with the current, you do something, or you start to get up in your head to knock yourself out of that energy. And it's time for you to sit with why you do that. What is it that peace and calm and gentle and ease brings up for you? And it'll be different for everybody who receives this reading and resonates with this energy. It could be inner child, and more often than not, there is something within childhood that does come up. But really, like, consider, what is it about peace? What is it about ease that's so triggering to you? And why do you go to great lengths to not experience that, or to not receive it? Okay. And for those of you, many of you who catch this reading will know, masculine, feminine, these are energies. These are not gender specific. So you can be born a woman or identify as a woman and be in your masculine, or have a dominant masculine. You can also be born a woman or identify as a woman and be in your feminine energy. It's merely energy. Okay. So I do want to share that because they said that we'll have some new individuals catching this video who might not be aware of that. So that's exciting. So welcome to the channel. Welcome to me. But yeah, let's go ahead and get a couple of more cards. I'm having a lot of fun doing these readings, so please let me know if you're enjoying them. I would love, I hope to keep doing more of them. So the other thing I do want to share with you, 3 is a very important number for you at this time. Things are going to happen in 3s. It's like things are going to happen in 3s. You're going to receive in 3s. Something about that, because I'm looking down at the table and I had 3 tarot cards, 3 from Queen of the Moon, and now 3 from Moonology as well. And that's not typical. Okay. So you are enough. This has a lot to do with some of this peace. It's like when there's nothing to do, when you have nothing you're working on, it starts to bring up these energies of, am I doing enough? Am I enough? Maybe I haven't worked hard enough to receive, and so you stay in that masculine energy. But Spirit is affirming for you here today that you're on the map, you're on your path. Keep going, keep doing what you're doing. You aren't misreading the signs, you aren't misaligned to the work that you're here to do. Please keep going. And they just said, please keep going. Okay. And what's so beautiful, we have the energy is gaining momentum, and that really is the essence, the core energy that I'm hearing is that things are rolling, things are flowing forward, and just stay in check and in tune with your energy and know when you're starting to speed up. And I'm hearing there's like this invitation where you can slow down, you can stay a steady pace, don't speed up. because when you speed up, that's when you burn out, or that's when you go into like an all-in energy, and it kind of it sabotages you ultimately. And they'll say you'll know if that they're saying you know that message is for you if you reflect back on your path and find that time and time again you've been working at a solid pace, and then you speed up and then you give up. Woo! Okay, so things are going, this is important, things go at a really steady, fluid pace, then you speed up, then you give up. That's your pattern, okay? So mind the pattern, all right? And then a win-win outcome is forecast. Aries, you have success written all over this friggin' reading. I'm so excited for you. I know that for the Aries that are watching this, that I know, well-deserved, and I'm so excited for you. And for those of you who I don't know, I'm really excited for you, and I can't wait to get to know you more. But there is success written all over this reading, okay? Not without its shadow, not without its, shade here, like your tendency to give up prematurely, or kind of stay in your masculine. That's here. These are things you're already aware of, and Spirit just said, and we're merely reminding you because it's like it bears repeating, because we're getting very close to that speeding up energy. This energy is gaining momentum. We're getting very close to it, and Spirit wants this to be successful. Spirit always wants you to be successful, but the time of like learning the tough lessons is not for now. The time for success, for victory, for winning, for getting it done, for earning, for receiving, that is what's coming in for you, Aries. And Spirit wants that for you. And so Spirit's like, by the way, these are the things that might prevent that might block that. Okay, let's get, I would love to see, I have this little deck. It's from a oracle creator. I can't remember her name, but her little business, I think it's grown substantially, is called Total Divine Products. She makes tons and tons of oracle decks. Well worth checking out, because I love supporting small businesses. But let's see. Okay, did you dominate a conversation, or was it a fluid 50-50 exchange of words? This is energy. Ooh, okay. This is an echo of that masculine energy, okay? Give some people, if you're putting out an offer or a project or something, it's like give people time to receive it. It's like give them time to receive it, to experience it, and then respond. Don't just keep talking. Which is funny because I was feeling like, my God, I cannot stop words from coming out of my mouth right now, which is, not abnormal for me. But really it's, and this could be something as simple as a social media post, like give people time to experience it, to reflect on what you're putting out into the world. Don't assume that if nobody instantly likes it, shares, comments, follows you based off of something, that it isn't being received and it's not valued and it's not important. I actually get the opposite. You're not, what I really love, Aries, you bring that fire, but the Aries energy that I'm picking up here is you also have so much depth to you, and it takes people time to digest what you're putting out into the world. And you want them to have that time to digest. That's part of your purpose, to have them think deeper, to have them not just go for the gut, the knee-jerk response, but to really sit with it. So it might be that it's like you drop this like epic self-inquiry question, and then you either in a course you run or a book you're writing or wherever it is, make it resonate for you, and then you just kind of take a big giant step back. You like go on vacation, Aries. You're like, there is your food for thought. I'm gonna go over here while you sit with that. Okay, And if you are a content creator, one of the things I'm going to suggest for you, oh, they just said it's not from me, it's from them. Cool. Thank you for that. Monitor, it's like monitor the depth of the conversation that you're creating on social media. So obviously we have 7 days in a week. Don't put 7, you know, Sebastian's shaking it out with me, but don't put like 7 epic posts out in a week. Maybe 1 or 2, because, and the other content that you put out, it's not going to be like superficial and stupid, but people, ultimate message is people just need time to take in what you're offering. And that could also be like a paid offering. It doesn't have to just be like an inquiry question. It's like people need to take in and consider, is this what's right for me right now? Okay? Well, my love, that is what I have for you. Such a powerful and exciting reading. My fingertips are tingling. So please don't give up. Please keep going. Don't throw in the towel. Don't speed up. Keep going. Let me know how this resonates. Let me know how this sits with you. If you are interested in a personal reading, you can find out how to get on my schedule down in the video description. But I love you, and man, I'm excited for you. All right, bye.